Howdy, folks, and welcome to the Hunting Stories podcast, The Hunter's Brief. Your quick shot of hunting and fishing news from the last 2 weeks. Sorry about that. I missed last week because I was on vacation. My bad. But I'm your host, Michael, bringing you the latest in wildlife, public lands, outdoor access, with a sprinkle of trailhead humor. From national debates to global catches, we've got 11 stories loaded up. Let's hit the woods. I'm tired of talking about this one, but Mike Lee revises the public land sale plan after a lot of backlash. Utah Senator Mike Lee scaled back his controversial proposal to sell 2 to 3 million acres of public land after bipartisan outrage. Announced on June 24th, the revised plan excludes U.S. Forest Service lands and limits Bureau of Land Management sales to anywhere from 600,000 to 1.2 million acres, and only near population centers for housing specifically. Critics, including hunters, argue it threatens wildlife habitat. The Senate parliamentarian blocked the original plan from the GOP bill. But it's not good enough, Mike. If you guys are out there, call your senators, call your local senators, call Mike Lee. Tell him not 1 acre. This is way too vague. There's way too many things wrong with this, and we can never get our land back. I think I said this on a post recently. My grandpa said the only thing they ain't making any more of is dirt. So we can't sell this stuff off, guys. This is important to all of us. I tried my best to stay away from opinions, but I think this is a big one. And so please, if you can, contact your local senator every day. Contact Mike Lee every day and let him know not 1 acre. USDA rescinds national forest logging protections. On June 23rd, Agricultural Secretary Brooke Rollins announced the USDA will rescind a rule restricting logging on natural forest lands. Revealed at a Western Governors Association meeting in Santa Fe, the decision aims to reduce wildfire risk but sparked protests from hunters and anglers. Critics fear increased logging could disrupt wildlife habitats and migration corridors. The move aligns with many of the Trump administration policies. Reduced protections may limit access, of course, to prime hunting grounds and impact many game populations. Logging's back, but don't let it clear-cut your favorite deer stand. Lorna Smith's anti-hunter talk at Colorado State sparks outrage. On June 18th, Lorna Smith, a Washington Fish and Wildlife Commissioner appointed by Governor Jay Inslee in 2021, spoke at Colorado State University in a presentation called Wildlife Ethics in the 21st Century. Critics, including local hunters, slammed her for her anti-hunting bias as she advocated for non-lethal wildlife management and downplayed hunting's conservation role. The Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation criticized the lack of balanced perspectives. CSU has not responded to the backlash. This is relevant because Smith's influence as a commissioner could shape policies limiting hunting in Washington and beyond. Lorna's talk missed the mark, like a rookie's first shot. This is going to keep coming up because it is a big deal, but the National Wildlife Federation opposes land sale plan. The National Wildlife Federation condemned Senator Lee's revised land sale proposal, calling it a smokescreen for developer profit. The plan could sell 1.2 million acres, again, guys, of BLM land that we can't get back, threatening mule deer and pronghorn habitat. The group urges hunters to contact senators to oppose the bill. It remains under review after a Senate ruling blocked its budget inclusion. I'm telling you right now, guys, I think of the animals I put down last year, half of them were within 5 miles on BLM land of population centers. This bill cannot go, not 1 acre. These stories keep coming from all over the country. California hunters oppose the GOP land sale bill. Rural Californians, including hunters in Northern California's Cow Mountain, are pushing back against Senator Lee's land sale plan. The bill could sell up to 16 million acres in California, all said and done, threatening hunting and fishing access. Congressman Mike Thompson called it a betrayal of public land users. Local groups are mobilizing to protect recreational areas. Again, guys, call your senators. We're going to beat this one in. Wyoming faces threat to iconic public lands. A Wilderness Society map shows that Wyoming's Green River Fremont, and New Fork Lakes are all at risk under the new plan that Mike Lee has put together to sell our public lands. Though revised, it does exclude some of the Forest Service lands. The plan still endangers BLM parcels vital for hunting and fishing. Wyoming resident Neil Short urged senators to oppose the bill, citing its impact on outdoor traditions. It's happening in every state. We're going to keep going. Idaho's Boise foothills are at risk in the revised land sale. Senator Lee's updated proposal could impact Idaho's BLM lands, including the Boise foothills, a popular hunting and fishing area. The revised plan limits sales to within 5 miles of population centers, but conservationists warn it threatens mule deer habitat. Local anglers and hunters obviously are urging opposition before the July 4th budget deadline. Guys, this affects all of us, whether you are Western or an Eastern hunter. We can't get these lands back, and these lands are used by people all over the United States. Contact your senator, please. What do you know? Another one. Pacific Northwest leaders slam Lee's land sale plan. Leaders in Oregon, Washington criticized Senator Lee's revised plan to sell the BLM lands, citing risks to hunting and fishing areas like Fish Lake on Steens Mountain. The proposal could sell up to 1.2 million acres, and backcountry hunters and anglers emphasize the cultural value of these lands for outdoor families. The plan threatens iconic Northwest hunting and fishing destinations. Guys, this is serious. It's amazing how quickly this came up, and every time they say that they're listening, they just revise it and try and take more. So please contact your senators. Canada boosts Atlantic salmon conservation efforts. On June 15th, Canada announced $10 million to protect Atlantic salmon in New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. The funding supports habitat restoration and monitoring to combat a 30% drop in salmon returns since 2020. Anglers are encouraged to adopt catch and release practices, and the initiative aims to stabilize populations by 2030. Stronger salmon stock benefits Canadians and U.S. anglers. Canada's salmon plan is a real win for Atlantic anglers. That's a wrap for this week's Hunter's Brief. From public land fights to commissioner controversies and global fish rules, we've covered the wilds of outdoor news. Join us next time for more stories to keep your boots muddy and your lines tight. Really, guys, though, I want to emphasize this public land sale bill. It can't go through. If you're listening right now, just take the time to call once per day. Call all of your senators. Whatever you think you can manage, let's do it. The number to get the Washington, D.C. line, just say, hey, I want to talk to my local senator, or I want to talk to Mike Lee, is 202-224-3121. Call them and let them know that not 1 acre is for sale. Thank you, guys. Stay safe, hunt smart, and keep the wild in wildlife.